To explaining you to you, the professionals that are monitoring these conversations and making them available to the public. I'm explaining them to themselves. Let's discuss Richard Dawkins when he talked about money and stuff, and sex cults where they had all the cults where they were sexually driven. Okay. And they use money. Now, when money is used as a form of manipulation and power. Okay. Now, the first heinous activities that we could probably perceive as human beings was sexual aggression. A man taking sex from women whenever he wants it, and that also can cut both ways. Okay, but you can't really rape the willing. If you get a guy, you gotta get it. So it's difficult. You can be manipulated as a man sexually. Okay, but men, it's by force and can be just brutally taken. Okay, and it's horrible. It's wrong to do. But when you use money as a value system, and it's the world's first profession, right? It makes the woman as ugly and violent as the rapist, because she gets the most money to fuck and be the object of fuck, and makes other women feel inferior and their children feel and appear inferior to other fuckers, right? I'm explaining Freud to Freud. I'm explaining assholes to themselves. Well, because I'm better at it than they are. They all have PhDs, and a lot of them say, I believe in Jesus Christ, and won't stand for the Lord's Prayer to save their grandchildren from dying from diseases. Okay? And it really pisses me the hell off. Okay? I deserve more respect than what I'm getting from you assholes who have trapped the soul in your ego and you think you're a better person than me. Okay? I am sick and fucking tired of it. Somebody has to love your children and your grandchildren, and it might as well be me, right? Okay? Do you understand? If you don't like getting your ass kicked, don't show me your ass and hide when I say stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me, right? Huh? Savvy? Now you know what it's like having dinner at my house. Savvy? Damn, that hurt. Construction fingers in their damn fingers. Okay. Savvy? Okay. That means it's Spanish slang for do you understand? ¿Tú entiendes? Okay. Savvy? Yeah, my dad used to do that to you when you did things that were stupid. Get yourself almost hurt or killed. Bow. Okay, you could have just told me. You didn't have to knock the shit out of my head. That hurts, right? I'm smart enough to sit there and go, oh, I understand what you're saying. We had that a lot. I had it different with my kids. Natalie had to spank a lot. She was Kelly Jack Green's kid, and some of the things are like, girl, you're going to kill yourself. I will do what I want. I will do what I want. Now, on my watch, right? Now, Patrick, boom, you're going to get hit by that car. Oh, okay, thanks, Dad. I love you. Right. It's real easy. Spanked Patrick twice, running in the parking lot and trying to put things in the electrical socket. That was it. 2 spankings. Okay. Period. Okay, Natalie, that was 2 minutes of not trying to climb on a table that was a ceramic top table with a center portion that would tip over and crush her little chest, And that was, no. No. Look, you crazy kid, no. And I would put in the work. And then she would sit there, and me and Amy would be sitting there, and I'd be spanking her, and she'd be crying, and I'd be crying, going, you don't understand. If you keep doing this, that little table will fall over and crush your little chest. How you don't understand how much I love you. And Amy's all, oh, I'll take care of the discipline. You're too big of a wimp for it. It's like, you can't. I didn't say it, but I was thinking, you can't even control your own vagina. Shh, I've got this covered. It wasn't Amy's fault specifically. Right. You are in charge of your own sexuality. You are in charge of the commitments you make with other people, okay? But when you have a scientific community that is vicious, selfish, and compares itself to other people and wants to be seen as the best of the best, I want a Nobel Prize. You need to shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck what you want, and everybody's tired of what you want because you're a rapist. Okay? You mentally and emotionally rape children by having them compare themselves to other people and then compete over what they want. Okay, you will stand up for the Lord's Prayer. You will cease and desist on all the bullshit. Okay, advertising is not necessary. King Solomon's Israel, and David's Israel. When you do something correct and it's necessary, help other people do it correctly also. Okay, that's better than a PhD and a master's degree. Trust me. Okay, you payload specialist for NASA. You can take a spacewalk. It's not going to deliver you from the evil of your ego. All right. I am an exemplary ass kicker. Thank you very much. You show me that ass for money, I will kick it till you don't ever want to look at me again. And that's okay because I don't want to look at you. Why would I want to look at somebody who wants children fighting over money for sexual procreation instead of living the Lord's Prayer and loving one another in faithful, kind peace? Empathetic, respectful peace. Why would I want to look at a raging, mean, egotistical, narcissistic slut every day that sits there and says, you don't get how hard I worked for my fuck money? Oh, I get it, man. I almost rotted my balls off for 15 years while I was on social media trying to talk you and your business partners out of it. I know exactly how hard you think you work for your fuck money. No one knows better than I that love keeps passing me by. But with my imaginary lover at my side, I'll soon be turning the tide as long as I have arms that cling at all. It's you that I'll be clinging to. It's Nancy Wilson. It's one of my favorite. Is that all the things I do? All My Tomorrows, bro. Good song, yeah. My mom was particularly fond of Nancy Wilson and didn't give me Nancy Wilson to listen to until she was dying. She had a big crush on Diana Ross and stuff. She went to the record store and to buy CDs and came back with Dinah Washington, Joan Baez, and Nancy Wilson. I was like, Mom, where's this woman been my whole life? What the hell is wrong with you? You gave me Johnny Mathis, but you didn't give me Nancy Wilson? I know, smart ass. Oh, don't be stupid, smart ass. I went from smart ass during Mount St. Helens. But I was like, this woman is just, oh my gosh. Not only does she have one of the most sultry, amazing storytelling jazz, her voice, all these superlatives you could use to describe the way she sings a song, delivers a song. I mean, and not to mention, she's got the beautiful little tiny lips and the big, because she said how gorgeous Diana Ross was, and she'd fall around. It's like, what was wrong with Nancy Wilson, mother? Gosh, what were you thinking, mother? If you gave me Nancy Wilson when I was a kid, I would have been like, I really like Charo, and I really like Lola Falana, but I think Nancy Wilson's my favorite. She's so cute. She's so pretty, and her voice, the way she sings just makes me go, oh. Yes. I don't need your photograph to keep by my bed. Your picture is always in my head. I don't need your portrait, dear, to call you to mind. For sleeping or waking, dear, I find the very thought of you. And I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a daydream. I'm happy as a king, and foolish though it may seem to me, that's everything, the mere idea of you. They say Frank Sinatra sings it too, but I just haven't taken time to listen to it because I love Nancy so much. Okay. Nancy Wilson is that's the first on yesterday's Love Songs and Today's Blues that Mom bought. That was the first song, and I put it on and I went, damn, I gave it to Melissa. Yeah. To connect to Grandma. You know, and got a baby on the East Coast, got a gig on the West Coast. Satin Doll, also very good, also a favorite. Someone to Watch Over Me, also a favorite. What's the other one? Unless Joe Pass, unless someone puts it into this sound, and say, put the world in front. Please send me someone to love. Yeah, that's a good one too. Please send me, I lay awake night and ponder world troubles, and the answer is always the same, that unless man puts an end to this damnable sin, selfishness, not hate, will put the world in flames, because I hate selfishness, and I hate lie, and I hate murder, and I hate people denying children the Lord's Prayer. So hate won't put the world in flames, selfishness will. Okay? You guys understand? Get your stories correct and get your assessment correct and get yourself right. Okay, do you understand? Right? You banana nut bread crazy ass motherfuckers. You know how much I love you, right? And you know how much I love your kids. I only get passionate because we need the Lord's Prayer now. That's why I'm so what you would think is mean. Savvy? Okay. I love you. We'll talk later. Peace.